How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Row's back with another video. We've got more Marvel Legends today, and this is one that's filling in a big gap in my collection because it is Endgame War Machine, aka Iron Patriot from the end of the movie. He is someone that's been missing from my shelf because I already had the BAF piece and I didn't want to pay the exorbitant retail price. So I scooped him for a really good deal, really excited about that. So yeah, we have everything minus the box, so it'll be a normal video, but like that Doctor Strange video before, no box. So I have all the accessories and all that. So yeah, with all that being said, let's check out our new War Machine. So as you can see, we've got War Machine here, and he's got that red, white, and blue paint scheme because he is in the Iron Patriot armor. It's updated from Iron Man 3 because, as we all know, all the armor at the end of that movie blew up. But obviously Tony was like, I'm going to revisit that. And Rhodey saw it at the end of Endgame. Well, probably not much to pick from when there's a bunch of trouble around you. But yeah, it's a cool looking suit. It's bulky. It's got weapons. The colors are kind of but it's cool though. I dig it. It looks great on the display because it stands out. As you can see, War Machine without his accessories stands at about 7 inches. So he's taller in the armor. I don't think Don Cheadle is 7 feet tall. Which would be relative to the scale of 1/12 because it's 1/12 height. Yeah, don't need to get into math. I hate math. But yeah, War Machine's bulky and big, so I'm glad that it is shown here because this is a big old suit, 7 inches tall. First, for accessories, like I said, we already had these BAF pieces for our bro Thor, but that is what he would come with if he came with the box. But I have them both because, like I said, Thor likes to sit in the back there. But those are included if you get him new. So if you don't have them, you're missing a part. Then he gets 2 of these turrets, and these peg right into his back. I'll try to show you, but I'm one-handed right now, so it's not going to be the easiest, especially the articulation part. But these are cool. They've got separate paint. They got silver. They got red. They got blue. Sorry. So for these, they kind of just peg right into his back like that, and you get 2 of them, like I said. So they just peg in really easily. And that is the first accessory that comes with War Machine. And just so you guys know, I did put those cannons in backwards the first time, so I've swapped around. So that's how it's supposed to look. And then he comes with these missile silo things, and those also just peg into the back. You can see they've got the silver in there, all those little missile warheads poking out. So War Machine is not to be trifled with, I guess. Well, we all know that, because Tony made the armor for his buddy Rhodey, and Rhodey likes to blow stuff up, so he's got lots of means to do stuff. And the same way that those other ones just peg in there. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get my ugly injured thumb in here. You kind of just pop them in to that little hole. This is more difficult than I thought, but there you go. And they just sit in there like that. I'll just put in the one for an example, and you can see way more intimidating. Imagine having 2 of them. Going over the articulation, so these are on a peg, so of course they've got a little bit of swivel articulation. And then we're coming up to the head. It is on a ball hinge, so side to side, up, down, not too much because the sculpt does get in the way, but he can look down, he can look up like he's flying. Shoulders, sorry, one-handed, like I said, shoulders come up about 90 degrees. This is soft rubber, so it gets out of the way. Elbows come in way less than 90, but that's, again, because of the sculpt. We've got side to side on both wrists. I'm only going to do one side for injury reasons. He's got a ball peg at the torso, so he does have a lot of range of movement, surprisingly, for being a big guy. Legs come out about that far, so he can actually do the splits pretty well. And then he's got a double knee. I don't believe he can kick his own butt, though, because, once again, that sculpt gets in the way. And then coming down to the feet, we've got the hinge side to side, up, down, all that good stuff that we're used to with Marvel Legends. So yeah, despite being a bigger guy, he is pretty articulated. You can get him into some pretty cool poses, as you can see here. War Machine is awesome. I've always liked War Machine. I remember watching the Iron Man show from the 90s as a kid, and War Machine was always like the coolest because he had a bunch of big guns. First up, for Scanlan Comparison, we have our Iron Patriot War Machine with our other Endgame War Machine. This is the armor that he wore throughout most of the movie, but like I said, it got trashed right before that final battle when the Avengers compound blew up. So he took what he could find, and fortunately, it was this big bad boy with all the big guns and the silly patriotic theme. But you know, it is what it is. Iron Patriot's from the comics, and I like it better than it being Norman Osborn just ruining everyone's day, so that's cool. Here we have Iron Patriot with our comic book War Machine, who also has a bunch of big guns. Like I said, War Machine always comes prepared. I'm sure he was in the Boy Scouts because he's got some big old guns, no matter what iteration. I mean, he is called War Machine, right? But they're re-releasing this one on a retro Iron Man card, which I'm glad I have him already because it comes with less accessories, but definitely glad to have him. Endgame's the best. Here he is with the finished Spaff, which we already had finished, but you know, theoretically, if we didn't have it, here he is completed. Bro Thor with War Machine, also from Endgame. The Big Lebowski, basically. Big Thorbowski. Here he is with some other Endgame armored characters. We've got Pepper Potts, the original Pepper with that multi-pack head. And we've got our Thanos 2-pack Tony. About to snap those fingers, and they all look really cool together, I must say. The Iron family. It's a shame we won't get to see Ironheart with all 4 of them. Maybe with these 3 or these 2, but not with Tony, because Tony's dead. Here is our new War Machine with my girlfriend's Unicorn class Banshee Gundam. I think War Machine would take this one, maybe this size, probably in a fight, because look how much bigger he is. But like a life-size Gundam, probably not. But this is my girlfriend. She collects Gundams, so she wanted me to throw him in there because she really likes mechs. She actually tried to take him. She's like, he's mine now. But I was like, maybe I need him for my display. You don't understand. It's an immersion. Lastly, for Scanlan Comparison, we have our Iron Patriot War Machine with, of course, Bob, and because he's just laying around, our Monster Venom Bath, because he's bigger than War Machine, surprisingly. So yeah, there's a good scale Marvel Legends comparison. Biggest, bigger, small, smallest actually. So with all of that being said, you guys, I will say that the Iron Patriot War Machine from Endgame is totally worth it because he was totally worth it to me. Got him for a sweet deal. That's always great. I didn't have to break the bank getting a figure that's like not super expensive, but he's getting up there. And yeah, he's helping finish up my Endgame collection. I believe I just need Korg now, and I also need Hasbro to make some Outriders and Chitauri in like a multi-pack because we don't have any like minion bad guys for the Avengers to smash up in like dioramas and stuff. So Hasbro, get on that. I'm getting more viewers. Maybe you'll listen to me soon, huh? Speaking of viewers, make sure you subscribe. Come back every week because I do upload every week. I have awesome content like this. Like the video because I need your likes. I need to know that you like what I'm doing and that you like the figures and all that stuff. And of course, comment down below. Let me know what you think of Iron Patriot War Machine. If you're excited for Armor Wars, which is coming, Marvel just hasn't announced a release date yet. And yeah, just let me know how you're doing. As always, I love you. I'll see you next time, and bye-bye.